I would say the strength of the Zas. Zas is strong against an assassin jungler because as a mid laner, you're always gonna get ganked, you're always gonna die to assassins, but Zas doesn't die to assassins. So Aurora played a little bit more defensive, so maybe just change UA back to something a little bit more aggressive. He might get ganked a lot, but you know, just take that chance.
And we see another ban off already been picked up here. We got Eve and Fanny been banned off. Loyi and as well as Jushin been banned off Aurora. That's respective because we did saw Toda already picking up Jushin and it was actually good. I mean, looking on the side how Zaim was also being able to pick up will be able to separate Aurora from time to time again. That's what they don't want to happen again here for match number 2 or round number 2 itself.
Aurora is in a bit of a tough spot. They gotta ban Granger, but if they ban Granger, Toda will pick up that Suyo.
Yeah.
And if they don't ban the Granger, then Toda will get the Granger. But the good thing is Aurora can get Suyo Matilda. So really Aurora is playing with fire here. Where they ban out the Lu Yi, opening up the draft a little bit more. And we can see they're taking their time to say, what do we rather fight? Do we rather fight a Suyo? Do we rather fight a Matilda? Do we rather fight a Granger? Because if they let go of the Granger, they can get Suyo Matilda, and that's very strong. So they don't want to fight a Granger, but this does mean that Toda might prioritize the Suyo here. If not Suyo, probably Matilda.
Yeah. So those are the two crucial things, and it's very risky, but I think we did saw how Aurora picked up Matilda and it wasn't really fruitful. And I think that a lot of time that Renegade tried to go into the back line, he tried to go and denies it immediately. Every time Toda making sure that he survive it out. So, but at the same time, it seems that Toda says, you know what, maybe we want to get the Matilda instead for us. We want that mobility wise, even though Aurora was not doing its best using that Matilda. But now, with Matilda being picked up, Aurora will definitely take the Suyo.
Yeah, I feel like Suyo Harif would be very strong here. So they pick up the Suyo. Toda, they can fight the Harif with something like a Irital, but yeah, it's still a skill matchup. It's not like 100% you would win that one. If they don't want to pick up the Harif here, they can already pick like a Phovius. Nope, they still pick up the Harif. So Toda, they want a little bit more control here. They gotta pick up their jungler. Zaid is more for assassins. A good pick here would be Alpha, but maybe he'll go for something like a Nolan. But if you want to pick up a Nolan, you can pick up later. So pick up a Marksman, Iritel of Moscow, and a Phobius, yeah. Oh, he goes for the Hayabusa. Oh yeah, I forgot he can use the Hayabusa.
Yeah, I mean, also a great mobility wise. I feel like now more of Toda prioritizing on how they want to actually move and pull away as quickly as possible to be very, very sneaky and very slithering coming in to fight with Aurora compared to what we saw on the drafting wise of previous one where they prioritize on all out front closure fight immediately on Toda's sides compared to Aurora, who make sure that they have a really good distance. Now they picked up another hero.
Yeah, Edith is a Philippine special. You can use it in Rome, you can use it in the EXP, a lot of crowd control, but notably as well, one of the rare tanks that deal a lot of damage because she's a tank marksman. So Aurora really pulling out all the stops here, picking Filipino favorites. So both teams don't have a mid laner so far. It looks like Aurora, they're aiming for D here, and in big respect, they're saying, okay, your Bruno is strong. I'm using the Hive as your goal laner here, but I don't want to fight against your Bruno. That's big respect for D.
Oh, that's really good. But you talked about how no matter what, D has a lot of pools of heroes they can still pick, and you even mentioned how he's very good with Beatrix, so those also another signature heroes that he can still be picked up. So now going into the band side of Toda, they have so much mobility wise, they have an ability to go into the back line. The question is, they need someone that, or they want to avoid anyone that can deny their entrance. So now they're actually betting off Tigreal.
Yeah, I feel like you want to target Renegade because throughout SPS, Renegade has been the one a bit underperforming. Not saying anything bad about him, but that's a good way for you to win against Aurora. So they picked up the Matilda, they banned out the Tigreal. Another signature for Renegade is that Cho. teams have been figuring out how to deal with Renegades Cho, but if Toda wants to respect it, then they can definitely ban out a Cho and maybe eventually force this Edith to go roam instead of EXP.
And they even ban out Valentina there, making sure that they don't want anyone to actually take their ult. So those are the things that we want to think about Aurora. When it comes to ults, there are things that they don't want Toda to actually reflect back on them. Crucial wise, what kind of heroes that you want, you think that they will want to deny from Toda itself?
Because they already have the Harif, they're not afraid of a lot of mid laners like the Farsa and the such. So Aurora themselves, they can pick it up maybe a little bit later. But if they want to hide where this Edith is going, then yeah, pick up your mid here. Valentina is a pick that Toda might want. Valentina Aurora is something that, sorry, not Valentina, Vexana Aurora is something that Toda wants. So you can deny it by picking up one of them here. I would prefer Vexana, but no, they pick up a Sicilian, which can fight against those two heroes.
Okay, and you talked about how respectively they've also banned out Cho, another signature heroes coming in from Renegade. So a little bit of pulls coming in right now from the side of Aurora, being decreasing even more further on the line.
Yeah, Vexana would be a good pick here. Iritel is the traditional pick against Harif. The other pick is, of course, the Moskov. So it's really about comfort here for D. He has a lot of options. If he wants the B-Trick as well, he has shown that he can win the lane. For Toda, I do see Vexana as a better pick here compared to the... Like, Aurora is a good counter to Harif, but Vexana is, like, good overall. So, yeah, they pick up the Vexana as well as the Iritel.
Right on the money. Again, come on guys, this is Lafel. We're talking about Lafel, is always on the dot. So the last one, I want to know the last one. Please, 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 please. Can you pick the last one, please?
Honestly, CC is good. CC, EXP, and then let Edith be the roamer is very good here. If they don't want Edith, if they want Edith to be EXP, okay, Khalid. Khalid is okay, not entirely the best, but I feel like it's still fine. So Khalid for the roam and Edith for the EXP.
Okay, I mean, I've heard Stafford always say that he always not in the favor of Khalid to be a roamer. I mean, but if you actually have a really good idea of when to prosecute, and it can actually be done. But on your thoughts, do you agree on that motion, or do you think that Khalid is still a really good roamer?
No, Khalid is amazing. Is amazing roamer. It's just that like the right things have to happen compared to like just a tanky roamer. So what Khalid is very strong at is the early game. He deals a lot of damage, like tremendous damage with no items. It's kind of unfair how much damage he deals. And his passive makes it so that he can roam around the map so fast. So if your team has a lot of damage in the early game, Khalid is an amazing hero. Absolutely amazing. Where it falls off is that because you have a lot of damage, you want to fight. Like, you really want to fight. But if the other team is ready, they will probably kill you off first, or they'll just avoid you. So that's probably the reason why Staffbot doesn't like the Khalid. It's just that you know what he's trying to do. So either fight back or just stay away.
Alright, this is it. Round number 2 for our last match of the day.
See here?
Oh.
It's like you know what he's gonna do, so just fight back.
Oh wow, that was a really close closure coming in from Energy, but then again, it's okay. Still cool score coming in from the side of Aurora. There's a lot of intense coming in from both sides. Back to the land of the dawn. So far, Toda versus Aurora. Toda is still in the favor with 1 point for themselves.
Yeah, Domeng really showing dominance here, handling against D, but that's the strength of Harif. He is a lane bully. So yeah, just take your advantage. And now Aurora, they might even gank this, knowing how low he is, and probably deny him of the minions. Sorry, minions. But now Attila is there trying to back up a bit, but I don't know if she can.
They did came in straight to D, Sempoy, getting the kill, the first blood they needed. I mean, not just denying it, not allowing him to recall immediately, because they know for a fact that was the opening they needed. Now they're looking for more. They will be able to actually steal away some of the defense goal-wise played from the side. And oh no, D, you're overextending, giving any more kills coming in from the side of Renegade. Not the best decision coming in from Toda.
Yeah, Toda really should cover for the gold lane a little bit more, but this is where you see how you use the Khalid. You have a lot of damage, so you want to fight. The moment you identify which part of the map that there's not a lot of people, that's where you go to because you want to give immediate impact. And Renji has immediate impact. He has 2 kills now.
And we do see Elizayat getting the turtle and pushing on all out to the side of Hazelnut. Almost close. Will be stunning off straight away. But Renji getting Momo first of all. Had to sacrifice himself, at least giving the leeway to the side of Hazelnut. But Hazelnut, gotta be careful here. Renegade is overlooking, and it seems that they're not gonna allow Renegade to come along into infiltrating the territory. Pushing all out to Renegade just a little bit more with a shadow kill. Can he get it good? Just a little bit more. Finally push through. The trade has been done by Toda, at least getting 1 kill.
But yeah, Bunny, you called it. Aurora will fight fire with fire. Instead of playing slow and calculated, they want to fight. And this time we definitely see the adjustments coming in from Aurora, where they're putting a lot of pressure onto D. Not a lot of pressure right now, but in the early game, it really impacted them. Considering that Aurora has a Sicilian, makes it so that their late game is still pretty strong too. So they're really matching up the best of both worlds here for the early game as well as the late game.
They're pushing Toda immediately. They're giving Toda that fear in their eyes so that no matter how much they want to actually survive it out, they're denying it. And here on out, D again, been punished, been bullied out of time. But here on Station, they will not allow it. Zai takes down Renegade. Even though they try to bully it, finally they come through to actually back things up.
Yeah, we can see the communication coming in from Toda where Momo is telling the team, you guys don't need to gank my lane. I know how to handle Edward. I may not be able to kill him, but I myself won't die. So might as well go to the goal lane. Look at goal lane, look at Domeng!
Oh, Domeng overextension. Zai getting another kill for himself. 3 kills all alone to make sure they can get the trade. And I like it, I do agree. Because the fact that Edward is pushing off Momo, but Momo is allowing at least Toda to find a way for them to rotate around, to close off, as well as control the map itself.
Yeah, the moment Toda understand, oh, you want to go for the Wakata, they just immediately go. And then now they're starting to fight back. Looking at the kills, it's 3-3. Goalie still over for Aurora, but the moment that Toda is able to control this turtle, it might turn things around.
Let's see. Momo's already pushing into Renegade, denying it. Yue also comes through Demon King. At the same time, they're going to pull all out. Oh, Zai just a little bit too close. Isn't that also having a lot of damage? But at the same time, they did manage to get the turtle. That's the disruption they needed. They push all out to Team Aurora, denying them to go in for the gang fight.
Yeah, and Toda, in a way, will get stronger as well. Once Hazelnut, even though he's the roamer, but once he has 2 items, it's going to be very difficult for Aurora to burst against Toda. So Toda can still fight. Oh, no, okay, that's a bit, sad. But whatever.
Oh, but they're going all out to Renegade just a little bit more. Momo takes down Renegade immediately. That overextension was just unnecessary.
So that was a bait. He's like, I know you want my jungle, but you're gonna die for it.
And so Red has been taken out by Demon, but at the same time, Zayed goes out for the shadow kills just a little bit more. He wants to finish it off. No, unfortunately, able to back away as quickly as possible, but he could have actually go at least in the favor. But at the same time, right here, the Kushiri goes all out. Eternal Guard goes out to Yue just a little bit more. Not able to tag them out, but at least they did a lot of damage that's done.
Yeah, at least Toda kind of understands how much damage they're doing, but they fight Renegade again!
They fight Renegade. Renegade was just out in the open and too close into the filtration of the territory, and that is not what Aurora wants.
Yeah, but Zayed is able to get top turret there. This is very interesting, knowing that Zayed is very comfortable going 1v1 against Demon Kite, and he played that matchup very, very well, making sure that a shadow is inside of Zayed, where even after he uses his ult, he can teleport back onto him and then get a kill. So yeah.
Yeah, this is tough. I mean, like, I like the respawn coming from Toda, and it seems that, yes, it's Zayed goes in and out from the bushes, getting the info that is required to actually expose the location of Aurora. But at the same time, right here, right at the back line is going to be Renegade as well as Demon Kite. Zemaphore has been put out, but doesn't catch on, but did manage to take down Z at least at the point. Demon Kite, on the other note, was able to survive it out. So at the same time, they're still not done yet. They still try to push it all out. Zayed just a little bit too open and ambitious, but Momo did take down Domain, but at the same time, Edward trades it off.
Yeah, right now, Aurora is actually winning the team fight. They're able to take down Toda. Momo gets a double kill, but can he get more here? Renegade in a very tough spot. But again, the speed of a Khalid makes it so that he's able to get out of those tough spots. If D was able to survive, it would be much different. Aurora in this game, they really respect D, making sure that he dies a lot so that he doesn't contribute to the team fight.
I mean, again, this is the same case that we saw on round number 1 where respectively both teams are doing well. They respond well, they are able to actually win it off, trade off each one another. Now this is gonna be the last turtle. They're gonna actually contest it out. Renegade already been spotted out by Momo. Momo's gonna make sure that they are gonna deny it, but at the same time Aurora already depleting onto the lifeline, but at the same time they crucially goes out to the front, and with the other side of the Zion with the Eternal God takes down immediately, but Yue trades it off with Momo. Also, Domain takes down Hazelnut, and at this process, it seems that they managed to trade off 2-1, and this turtle might be open for Aura to get it.
Yeah, right now, Domeng is honestly way too strong with this Harv. The moment he sees all the CC being used, he just goes in, and we can see that he does tremendous damage. So the moment he opens that Zaman Force, it almost tells Toda, don't come close. Let me get things for free, as they got the mid lane for free.
Oh, now clearing out both sides, or even the 3 sides of the first level turret itself is going to open up even more of the map control for Aurora and Toda. Great respawn-wise earlier on, but now with 7-7 and even economy-wise are more on the high rise of Aurora with 3,000 much more inflated to the side of them. This is not going to be easy for Toda.
Yeah, the moment D can deal damage, it will be good for Todak, because Zaid and Momo both deal physical damage, and if D is able to reduce the physical defense of Aurora, then they're in business. But that's where Aurora comes in. They make sure that Domeng kills D first. Once D is out, Todak lacks that damage. So Todak, they just need to achieve one thing. Let D survive. If D manages to survive a team fight, they have a chance. They have an opportunity. But until that happens, this game is all Aurora.
This game is all Aurora to control, and even with the split push that has been done by Zaid, it's overlooked by Demon Kite. That's how much of the area-wise map awareness is shown by Aurora. But at the same time here, Renegade, a little bit overextension will be punished by D at the same time. 7-4's been pulled out. D7-4 will take down immediately. And now pushing on all the way. Not going to be enough to take down Domain DZ. They're pulling all out stun, but they still survive it out. Hero now, they try to pull in. And Yue will take down Zaid immediately, but still Momo's not done. Takes down Domain for the trade, and 3-2-2 right this instant is not gonna be easy, as they had to pull away before becoming another casualty. So it's 2-2 for the kills.
Yeah, Momo and Hazelnut is really doing a lot for the team. Momo doing a lot of disruption, and Hazelnut making sure that when Momo actually dies forward, he has a get out of jail free card here. So both of them are doing good, but you look at D here, 1-4-1. He was able to influence the fight just now a bit, but only just a bit.
Oh, the Lord will be taken out by Demon Kite, almost close enough by Hero. Now they're gonna go all out for the gang fight. Takes down immediately Renegade as well as Edward, and now they're closing in straight away to the side of Yue as well. Now 3 players down. D a little bit had to be cautious there. Zaman Boss almost tags him off, but they're not done yet. They're gonna go all out on the mid lane, clears out turret first of all, and they have to slow things down for a while. Lord still marching off at this moment, so Toda needs to be aware of the split push.
Yeah, but that's a hero play from Toda. They're like, I see an opportunity, everyone dives in. That's where you see your friends trusting you. I don't know who made the call, but they're just like, I don't care if they get the Lord. We're gonna get kills. They got the kills. This time, D Senpai was able to survive, and not just kills. They got 2 turrets in mid. In a split moment, Toda got a bit of control back from Aurora.
Oh, here and out, they also try to actually steal away the buff. Let's see if this is gonna be in this favor of Aurora, though they are, and the map control wise, they still have that favor. They have that coverage wise. Toda does manage to neutralize a little bit, but they have to be aware once the march comes in, and this is where they need to build up the defense.
Yep. So far, just something to make sure is that they've been baited by Renegade quite a lot. Renegade is 3-6-3 right now, which doesn't look good on him, but at the same time, he's making it so that all the attention goes to him and away from Domeng. So maybe Toda will do the same thing by killing Renegade off first, but try to reserve some skills for Domeng, because if Domeng is not, it's the same for both teams. As long as the gold laner is not in the fight, you basically win that fight.
Okay, Shadowghost comes in. Oh, there's a little bit of tease there. But nope, it's not going to overcommit. Just a little bit of them trying to spook away the team of Aurora from overcommitting themselves. Now, the march of the top turret is coming along. Let's see if Aurora is going to commit that. They go all the way to the side of Edward, pushing off all the way. Do see Hazelnut also try to go in all out for the backline. Doesn't spot anyone, doesn't pull in, but it's just a teasing. And with, we see right here, Zahid try to go all out to Renegade again with a shadow, but doesn't go for the commitment wise. This is again a spook from both sides, a respective wise decision.
Yeah, Toda is trying to bait as much skills as they can from Aurora, because they know once they use their skills, they have a short time frame for them to fight back. And this might be a big fight for this purple buff.
This is going to be a really good fight indeed. We do see that Hazelnut is putting his eye right to Renegade. At the same time, they stun out immediately to the side of Zahid. And at the same time, coming in all out, Domain King will take down D immediately and also shut down Momo. And now Hazelnut had to pull away before becoming another casualty. They cleared out 2 players and Aurora did manage to win that buff fight.
Unfortunately, D is not piloting this Iritel well, because the moment he uses his ult where he dashes forward, that's where Domeng immediately drops the Zama Enforce on top of D and then just charges in. So essentially what Aurora is doing, making it so that it's a 5v4, because D is really not impacting the fight at all. For I don't know, the past 5 minutes, Toda is forcing Aurora to use their skills first so that D can actually go in. But Aurora, they don't feel threatened. They don't use their skills until they see D. So this is really becoming a problem for Toda, where Aurora is not taking the bait. They're just like, you can do whatever you want. We're not going to use our skills until we see your gold laner.
And the fact that they keep on persisting, allowing that, or even denying the fact that Toda try to actually bait it off and they're not actually falling into it, is the reason why Toda is having difficulty for initiation of the fight itself. And second Lord itself is already in the hands of Team Aurora. So now there's more to come and they need to be aware of it, because they're now left to one last layer of the turret.
Yeah, we can also see a big difference in gold in the jungle as well as in the gold lane. The gold lane over 1,000 gold difference, and in terms of the jungle, Demon Kite is almost 2,000 ahead. Toda, this is going to be a very difficult defense for them to do, and look at that, Zahid is already taking a lot of damage.
Coming in already, the first last turret's already been done. Now Hazelnut try to just defend as possible, as quickly or even as much as possible. Pulling all out, Domeng is just overlooking, not gonna actually overextend himself. He's just waiting for the right time. But here, no, D is a little bit too open. Oh, managed to pull away. By the same time, right here, Momo pushing off all the way, trying to pull all stuff, but will be the first one to be taken out by Renegade. Domeng takes down that turret and takes down Zahid immediately. Now Zahid a little bit too close for that occasion. Now they're pulling all out for the as well as the crystal, but Domeng takes down Hazelnut, and now they're just a little bit more further, getting another kill. The crystal will be in the hands of Aurora for this second round match.
So this match is going to go all the way from